The volume and complexity of what we know has exceeded our individual ability to deliver its benefits correctly, safely, or reliably. Knowledge has both saved us and burdened us. Whether running to a store to buy ingredients for a cake, preparing an airplane for takeoff, or evaluating a sick person in the hospital, if you miss just one key thing, you might as well not have made the effort at all. Checklists seem to provide protection against such failures. They remind us of the minimum necessary steps and make them explicit. They not only offer the possibility of verification but also instill a kind of discipline of higher performance. The researchers found that simply having the doctor and nurses in the ICU create their own checklist for what they thought should be done each day improve the consistency of care to the point that the average length of patient stay in intensive care dropped by half. Provonos found checklists established a higher standard of baseline performance. Checklists seem able to defend anyone, even the experienced, against failure in many more tasks than we realize. When you are making a checklist, Boorman explained you have a number of key decisions. You must define a clear pause point at which the checklist is supposed to be used, unless the movement is obvious, like when a warning light goes on or an engine fails. You must decide whether you want to do confirm checklist or redo checklist. With a do confirm checklist, he said team members perform their job from memory and experience, often separately. But then they stop. They pause to run the checklist and confirm that everything that was supposed to be done was done. With a redo checklist, on the other hand, people carry out the task as they check them off. It's more like a recipe. So for any new checklist, created from scratch, you have to pick the type that makes the most sense for the situation. The checklist cannot be lengthy. A rule of thumb some use is to keep it between 5 and 9 items, which is the limit of working memory. The wording should be simple and exact. Boorman went on and used the familiar language of the profession. Even the look of the checklist matter. Ideally, it should fit on one page. It should be free of clutter and unnecessary colors. It should use both uppercase and lowercase text for ease of reading. It is common to misconceive how checklists function in complex line of work. They are not comprehensive how-to guides, whether for building a skyscraper or getting a plane out of trouble. They are quick and simple tools aimed to buttress the skills of expert professionals. Just ticking boxes is not the ultimate goal here. Embracing a culture of teamwork and discipline is. In the end, a checklist is only an aid. If it does not aid, it's not right. But if it does, we must be ready to embrace the possibility. So these are some points from the book The Checklist Manifesto, How to Get Things Right by Atul Gawande. If you want to learn more about it, then buy the full book from the link below. If you find this helpful, then subscribe to BookBug and start your journey towards successful life.